Howdy, and how do you do? And welcome to Fun Day Friday, where we're gonna do a challenge in our Discord that is linked down in the description below. And while you're down there, consider liking, sharing, or subscribing. I don't know if sharing's actually a thing, so take that back. Maybe, I don't know what else you want to do down there. Who knows? But today's challenge is another one by a Frying Machine. It's the unhealthy Peglin with a medium to hard difficulty. The starting relics are the Basalt Totem, Salt Shaker, and Grinding Monstera. Starting orbs, default selection. The starting character is the Paladin. You're gonna need loads of bulwark. Edit, you can start with any character and swap the relic to the Paladin one. I think I'm gonna stick with the Paladin just because we don't give it enough love sometimes. You may not pick up, actually no, I got an idea. We're not gonna start with the Paladin. I think we're gonna do Peglin and then give the Paladin relic. The reason behind that, it came to my head and attention just now, but I'll show you after we finish reading what the challenge is. You may not pick up any healing orbs or relics and may not use post-battle healing. Every health lost is gone forever. Trying to keep yourself at max health for the totem juice. Aside that, your only way of healing is by killing enemies and sucking the max HP out of them. Edit, Basalt Totem getting buffed means you get more heals if you have the money for it, but Totem and Monstera are the only heals you get. Self-damage orbs and relics are not allowed, but I recommend you to avoid them. Crucible 12 is easy mode, Crucible 13 is medium, and Crucible 14 is hard. 11 or under are not options unless you die 3 times, then go to Crucible 10. and Crucible 15 or higher, if added, are too insane to just avoid, so just avoid them. Okay, well, I say we try Crucible 15. You know, I feel like this is probably beatable Crucible 15 if I were a betting man. Now, the reason behind this is I want you to see all these Peglin relics that's offered. We got one full page, a whole row on second page, third page is filled, fourth page is almost filled, and then there's the boss relics. Now, if you go to the Paladin, it's not offered the same amount. First page is full, second page is not a first row, third page is full, fourth page is not full. But actually, we're gonna worry about bulwark. Yes, I take it back. We are gonna do Paladin because we gotta worry about bulwark. If we can get bulwark, we're good. We're golden. We are golden. But if we don't get bulwark, then we are not we're not in a great spot. Now the totem was the last one. So if we play as the Paladin, more likely we're going to get offered some form of bulwark, or at least more often to get offered bulwark. This sucks. We're not going to be 100% HP anymore. Granted, this fight overall is fine. In the grand scheme of things, it is a fine fight because there's a lot of minions to it. It just sucks that we're not going to get much money. I think the money aspect of this fight is going to be oh, we got 25. We got right at 25. Do we upgrade or do we just give more max HP here? I say we just do upgrades for now. Let's make sure we're strong enough. I'd even look at the orbs that were offered. A little bit of misnavigation can go a long way for you. A little bit extra. I mean, more to grow on, right? I mean, third time's the charm. Sometimes this game. I know I could have changed my angle a little bit and not thrown in the same spot to get the same result, but I had my hopes up that maybe it will finally just go the direction I want it to go. Okay, now I don't want to lose any health. There goes all the enemies. There's some bulwark right there. Early bulwark is good in my book. I'm gonna head to the right here. I'm not gonna worry about the money too much. Now, do we get a free relic or do we get... I think what depends is how this battle goes. If we get the free relic or not, or the elite fight. I am kind of looking at possibly the free relic, just because this is Crucible 15. I don't want to get ahead of myself since we are playing a custom game. I get a little bit more carefree, I think is the word I'm looking for. I get a little bit more careless when it comes to our moves. Or I get a little bit more brave whenever it comes. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Courage, bravery. Mere... That just seems all around good. Am I overextending myself here? Possibly. But... we have constant HP coming in every time we take out an enemy. There's rules against something like this, isn't there? Check out the rule book. Self-damage orbs and relics are not allowed. You may not pick up any healing orbs or relics. It may not use post-battle. So that's not a healing. That's a max HP. Exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. So we didn't do anything to break the rules. We do want to go to the question mark. Question mark's a little extra fight that we are aiming to achieve here. Beautiful crit hit. Magnificent play. I couldn't orchestrate that better myself, quite frankly. That is about as good as it will ever get. We need to upgrade. You're at least giving us 2 bulwark every fight, and every 10 bulwark we get must circle, mu circle, must circle, however you prefer it pronounced. We actually already got some mu circle. Wait. Whenever, oh, I threw the ball. Oh. Huh. It's not working out in my head exactly what I was envisioning, but you go all the way up to 6. So if I throw you, every time I throw you, you do grant 6, yes. But you also grant a must circle, which every time we get a must circle, look up here, every time we get a must circle, we gain 2 bulwarks. So technically, every single time we throw that orb, we get 10 bulwark, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, if you ask me. I think I'd rather let the Terror Ball sink and be on our way. We're going to fight an elite fight either way. I think we're fine with fighting an elite fight. This elite fight, though, I'm a little bit... I think we're fine with this elite fight. This elite fight at least poses a little bit more of a goodwill in giving us bulwark, I think. We'll take out the first 3. We'll actually throw you so we can get some bulwark out. Well, you didn't give me any bulwark. That refresh is an absolute terrible spot. Fun fact, if you did not know, that is... And we managed to hit it, so I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. It was meant to be, I suppose. We haven't lost any HP from them yet. Boom. I think that works quite well for us. This build is coming together quite swimmingly. Do we upgrade you already? Or maybe we just go you. Drop it down to 12 to get 3 and do more damage. Now we're just going to make the Pierce do as much damage, and we're going to get max increase of HP. I mean, might as well, right? Mental Mantle, I think, is going to be better. I think whenever it comes down to lethal, I don't think one lethality is going to be the make or break for us necessarily. Now that is a fantastic fantastic relic for us in this build. Anything that applies Mu Circle or Must Circle is fantastic, and I'm going to hear it in the comment section below about how I'm pronouncing it. I am well aware that I do not remove, upgrade, duplicate. Duplicate a level 3 sphere, honestly, is probably a better bet. And then, of course, we're not going to take that out. It looks like we're not fighting an elite fight, which is fine. That dumbbell right there would have been not dumbbell, but lose more HP, upgrade the orbs that we have. I think we just scoop it up. And we're fine. Then we start with you and hope for the best here. 120 is fine by me. 128 into another one that does 66 is not necessarily as good as I had previously envisioned, but let's see if we can clear out a path. Perfect. We cleared out a path for the refresh. We're in a good spot to throw you where you should do not enough. Perfect. Over 100 damage is great again. Doing bomb damage, over 100 damage again with a level 1 stone. Take me all the way, sir. Okay, now. Boom, full max HP. I understand what we just did, but it needed to be done. Kinetic meteorite, I suppose. Kinetic meteorite's fine. I kind of want to lower the amount of orbs that's in our deck as best I can, so we can get more refreshes. With that being said, we also need to make sure we get round guard or something to help combat that aspect. The crits, getting rid of crits are probably going to be a good idea as well. 10 damage to everything is fine. Definitely our damage lies on Must Circle, which I am acceptant of that at this point. It is what it is. It's who we are. I was gonna say don't hit the crit. Okay, we lost a little bit of health in this fight, but that's fine. We weren't expecting to go 100% all the way through. We weren't expecting that to perform any better than it just did. Oh, protect orb. The only problem with that is it does no damage. Kind of want, especially against the wall, we need to do damage every single time. So unfortunately, you're just not it, Chief. I should have probably increased max HP a little bit, but it is what it is. We all make mistakes. Ooh, refresh shield is good for us. Removing an orb is fantastic as well. We can remove another orb at the shop here, which is great. Now we have an elite fight. Hopefully it's not the Pierce elite fight. This elite fight should be fine. That's a good refresh location. I guess hit the refresh on your way out. That is fine by me as well. Now you popping off here is almost necessary. Make sure we get enough shields. That is simply remarkable, you know? I understand we all can't be winners here. Well, there goes all of our shields that we worked so hard getting. I guess if we had the piercing fight, it would have probably been better for us because we would have got a lot more max HP the more that I think about it. So maybe I should just think less. Upgrade, might as well upgrade you again. Oh, it's a shop. I should have not upgraded you. And then sold another stone, but that's fine. We're gonna max increase our HP targeted attacks. I think Peglin Rose Pendant's gonna be better for us. We don't have enough money for the shop now, so we're gonna move on. That was a +1 move circle, which would have been fantastic too, but not necessary. There's a lot of damage, not enough though. Believe it or not, it was not enough damage. I feel like it did a lot of damage. Big refresh, I suppose. You hit the crit, that's fine. We're not losing any health, which is most important, I suppose. That is a good one. This orb is affected by most circles 2 times, 4 times, and we were at 5. That's probably a good one to have in the pocket. Just to have in our back pocket. Probably skip over it most of the times until we get enough bulwark and stuff going. Yeah, we're gonna go left here. Go left, because damage is gonna be our biggest thing. After you are attacked, the attacker receives damage equal to your remaining bulwark. Oh, that's not bad. We just need to have a good damage output here. If you have bulwark remaining after battle heal, I can't grab any healing relics. So, sorry. Sorry, Cap. Mintage Cap. Big. Massive throw. Kinetic Meteorite was a great pickup for us. You think there's a way I can throw it into this hole here? Ah! Oh, why'd I throw it? Well, it's a 6/6. I guess it doesn't matter anyway. We upgrade you for sure. We upgrade you. And max HP right now does not matter for us. So we'll see what Orbs refreshing is actually really good for us. Recombobulator, bombs refreshing. I guess it's not bad. It's not bad for us. It's not necessarily good for us. It's not bad for us. It's pretty neutral in our build. It's not absolutely awful. Great. Great Gatsby. It's fine. Well, now I'm a little bit more afraid, but we're fine. I don't want to upgrade these stones, you know. When drawn, deal self-damage to the number of popped pegs. When drawn, refresh the board. When drawn, deal self-damage equal to the number of pegs reduced by 25%, reduced by 50%. You can almost one-shot yourself with that. gets pretty strong. I don't think I care about it that much. Applying more bulwark? I might care more about that. With the buckle orb? Because as of right now, we only gain bulwark from you. And bulwark, we'll add that. I think that's good. Now we have 3 ways to get bulwark. 3 good ways to get bulwark, at least. Decent ways to get bulwark. Do we have a way to refresh? Yes, every time we reload, we refresh, so that is good. We have to make sure, we gotta be mindful of skipping stones as best we can, because we need to get our refreshes out, but we also have to be mindful of every refresh. It goes twice because it's Crucible 15. This is quite sad that these are the orbs that are... Oh, if you just hit that refresh right there, we would have been blowing up with bulwark. We have to skip you. Maybe you can hit the refresh at the very least. That's big. Kind of want to skip you and go you here. Now just skip the crit. Don't hit the crit and we're happy. You went straight for that crit, didn't you? You heard exactly what I said and you're like, you know what? Forget what he said. We're going for that crit. You, though, are fine kind of wasting you. You are fine getting wasted, honestly. Don't hit the crit. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken it into existence again, but I did. I decided to open my mouth and say don't hit the crit, and look what it did. It went straight for the crit. Don't go for the crit. I opened my mouth again. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Now look at it fighting so hard to hit it from all angles. It's even going up from down below. And these stones just love each other, don't they? They're attached at the hip. You gotta be right next to each other at all times. Honestly, we are going to skip you because a 35-4 is well worth the risk of you not hitting that crit. Thank you. Oof. If we can get a relic that can get rid of that crit, we are swimming in it. Swimming. I don't care about upgrading those stones. I want them gone. I want the pebbles gone. I don't want the refresh gone. I don't want more refreshes. And I like our money. So honestly, that's quite sad. We need to do away with the crit, but I don't think there's a way to get rid of the crit now. I am a little skeptical about this fight because we do have kind of a ramp up period for our build. Well, that's fine. I guess it doesn't, our ramp up period doesn't really matter now. We won't upgrade. We'll actually just increase our max HP. Head on down to Never Ever Land. Never Ever Land. We need to get one of these on the right. No. We can't grab you. I wanted to know what that jewel did again. I don't remember. I think it does something that would really help with our build. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Well, you didn't do enough, but you will. You will do enough to get double the bulwark. That's a lot of self-damage from these bombas that's going to be coming our way. And these stones are attached at the hip. I You cannot convince me otherwise. They're always right next to each other, so we can't like skip them both. We have to throw at least one of them. That was a terrible refresh location. But we still got it, somehow. You're getting Must Circle better than we are. Don't hit the crit for whatever you have in store. Just don't hit the crit. What's crazy is the damage we're dealing from. You're gonna hit the crit again. Look where that crit's at. There's no way you're not hitting that crit. Like, we have enhanced gunpowder, but all of the damage that the bombs are triggering on those pegs don't count for the orbs that we're throwing, which is quite interesting to me. I think we're just gonna risk it, hit these red bombs and call it good. Well, at the end of the fight, and we are definitely gonna prioritize max HP here because we lost way too much HP here. And we have a catch-up game to go. We want you. It's an instant 6. Will work. In order for you guys to get 6, you have to hit 20 pegs. Which ain't happening, Chief. You didn't know, that's probably not happening. In actuality, you're probably a better option for us. We don't want more crits for sure, but we do want random every 4 shots being duplicated might actually pan out well into our favor. Until it hits a crit like it does almost every time. You know, sign me up for whoever doesn't give me a crit. Well, I guess that orb wasn't necessary to throw. Increase max HP, upgrade. 6 stones. Doesn't matter what orb we throw. Oh, taking on an elite fight piques my interest, but is it a smart move? Anything but upside down. Dang it, anything but this guy. I take it back. Anything but this fight again. This fight nearly killed us and nothing has changed for us. Oh, we have duplication, but we're hitting so many red bombs. You ask me why I'm not hitting that refresh? Because I'm afraid to hit the refresh, because it's gonna refresh red bombs, and we almost died to red bombs. Oh my god, we jumped right into the red bombs. And we lost. There's just nothing we could have done against this fight. We had this in the bag. We had the perfect build and everything. We just got robbed it there at the end. Robbed it. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. It is so beatable. You know, I'm on one of those things where I can't win in anything that I'm doing. Nothing that I'm doing I can win at. And it's frustrating. Frustrating, I tell you, frustrating. But thank you all so much, and I will do some internal analysis and get back with you. Thank you. Bye-bye.